tap in with y'all real quick. Just leaving the house at 6:50. Just wanted to make this video. I just want you to understand your why. I'm getting up, I'm leaving out, going to attack the day. I just see my two daughters laying right there, and it's like, they didn't ask to be in this world. They have no clue what life has to offer. It's up to me to get up and go do what I need to do to make sure they have the best life possible. Because if I slack, then it's a counter reaction. They'll lose. I'm not gonna say they'll lose overall, but they'll come off with a rocky start opposed to being uplifted and catapulted to a different level from the beginning. I feel like that's a lot of our problem is that, previous problems, we correcting it now that we moving forward. But, we was, pretty much only worried about self, the way we handle things, the way we conduct things, and, just a blowing money fast type of mentality, when our reality, we should be saving that money for the next generations and the generations to come. That way that our ceiling is their floor, and that floor is already, elevated to a nice level, to the point they don't have to worry much and start from the bottom and get it out the mud. And I don't know how shit like that became cool. If you getting it out the mud, that literally means that the generation before you haven't done shit. Pretty much they done wasted tons of time doing absolutely nothing. Now the next generation got to do the same thing, and now you building off completely nothing. So it's just all about pouring into our kids, pouring into their future. That way, they started at a different point than you should have started at. There's plenty of generations to come, and we want to make sure that it's a counter reaction from one of them that, make sure each and every generation after us get to those levels that they deserve. I wake up every day with my daughters right there. I don't see how other men, even other women, however, whatever, don't wake up with their kids next to them every day. You brought them into this world. At which point did you feel as though it was a good thing to leave them, or abandon them, or go on about your life and not feel as though they need you when they really need you 1,000%? Without you, they won't even be here. So who's the first person they'll turn to when it's time to ask questions? That'll be you. I just find it crazy. We got to start normalizing taking care of what's necessary by any means, no matter if you're dealing with with the other parent and going through anything. At the end of the day, that kid is still yours. That kid is still 100% yours, not 50%, 100%. It's 100% both of y'all kids. So y'all both 100% responsible for their future and their actions. A lot of people use excuses like, oh, I'm dealing with this, with that person, and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, that kid ain't had nothing to do with that. That kid's still gonna grow up and have a life of their own, and it's still gonna have your blood flowing through them, despite anything that you're gonna do with that other person that technically doesn't have your blood flowing through them. So at the end of the day, it's all about taking care of responsibility, being men and being women. But I see a lot of men just going about their life, not taking care of their kids and shit like that. I can't rock with nobody like that. Because if you don't take care of your kid, you won't. Why would you take care of anything in my best interest if I'm around you? You don't even take care of your blood. I'm not even your blood. You think, man, you'll cut me off in a heartbeat. Stab me in my back. So by all means, man, I'm only rolling with kings. I'm a king myself. I'm a god. I'm growing. Becoming my best self in every aspect of life. That's what it's about. It's just like, man, it's crazy the things I see, but at the end of the day, I don't give it too much of my energy because it's not my business, and it has nothing to do with me elevating. All I see is everything that I wouldn't do. So I thank y'all for that. Man, by all means, man, just take care of what's necessary, man. That's the way. You simply gotta just do what you gotta do. You got females and males males specifically, you got dudes that are riding around with their friends all day, they little homies and all that. You're 20-something, 30 years old. You got your kids sitting at the house doing absolutely nothing, but you ride around kicking and laughing with your man all day. That's a little sketchy at this point in life, what you really on. You know, some of these from actions, you know, they care about their homies more than they motherfucking kids. That's a little fucked up ass mentality. You can't rock with nobody like that. It blows my mind the things I see. When we was young, before it was responsibilities that needed to be taken care of. Okay, cool, that's your man and all that. You know, by all means, do what you gonna do. But you know, you done brought life in this world. Your actions should be totally different. Your motive should be totally different. You know what I mean? You know, that shit should be crazy. You laughing and you playing the games with your man, but then you with your kid do one thing, you telling them to be quiet and chill out when all they want to do is have some attention. They fucking kids. They want to talk. They want to learn something. You know, that shit be fucking crazy. Man, just get it right, man. Get it together. Take care of what's necessary.